Hello, beautiful peoples of the internet. I have a little ditty for you. It goes a little something like this. Tinker is traveling tonight to the dungeon. I can see her pink cute nose heading downstairs. Oh, and I can see Tinker waving goodbye to Hook. Oh, it looks like Tinker's must be the clouds in her eyes. Oh God, it looks like Tinker. We get it. Tinker's gone. Don't rub it in. She was my favorite. I said it. She was my favorite. And now it's gonna be so difficult. I have a couple more favorites. She was one of my tops. I have a couple more. This is going to get harder and harder as we move on. I just want the little Alice to be gone so that you don't have to worry about anything. Do you mean you don't have to worry about anything? I do not know what you are talking about. So it's been a pretty rough week in the Disney Bachelor house. Hook is taking it really hard. I don't know if you can tell, but he's kind of like, I do have this pin still. I'm going to unpin it. Why does he want to level up in herbalism? I guess it's because he's an outdoor enthusiast. But he has been taking, Tinkerbell leaving the house pretty rough. It's been pretty rough for him. The other person that's had it pretty rough, as you may have already guessed, is Dee. Because Dee and Tink had a very special bond, and so she's taking it hard as well. But today we have a solo date competition. And I would like Joaquin to share the rules with us, if you don't mind. Of course I don't mind. It is my job, you know. I do know. So the rules are as follows. Those 4 little chicas down there are gonna get on the wheels of the treadmill, that is what I say. And they are going to run and run and run until their little hearts pop out of their little chests. I like a Jess. You're such a perv. Get on with it. Jess, of course. And the last one remaining on the wheels of the treadmill, that is what I say, will win the solo competencia with King Hook. May the best girl win. Absolutely. Let's get started here. Did you cue everybody's up? I believe I did. What do you have on your desk right now? Well, it's been a rough summer. So I have a beautiful glass of white wine that has condensation on it, and I'm loving it. And I just drank a swig. That is making me thirsty. All right, who do you think is going to win this time around? Nah, my money is on this, me. Well, what is she? She's been so weird lately. I really like to see Matawaka or Dee win a solo date just because we haven't seen a solo interaction with Hook. But at this point, it's fair game. I wouldn't even mind seeing a repeat date with these 2 girls. It's just going to be, it's going to be something for sure. Do you know what I was thinking? What were you thinking? I was thinking of Ursula. Why were you thinking of her? Ursula Vanessa. Well, I have a question for you, actually. And what's that? If you could explore one of 2 things in your life, would you rather explore a planeta in the faraway spaces? Or would you like to explore the ocean, deep down and discover its core? Well, that's a really deep question. I think I'd rather do the planet, only because I don't know what it is about the ocean, but it scares the bejesus out of it. And there goes Pocahontas. There goes Pocahontas. She's the first one to quit. Oh, and so is Allie. This is going to be really, really interesting. And I think that the only reason why these 2 are staying in the game is because they're talking to each other. But let me know in the comment feed down below, or let Joaquin know, which would you rather explore? A planet in space or the depths of the ocean? That's a really interesting question. It's a random question. It has nothing to do with the competition. Thanks, Jay, for making it weird. But it is a good question, so I'm going to ask you guys. All right. I'd really, really, really like to see a date with D. That's all I'm saying. I shouldn't say it, but I said it. Oop, there it is. Oop, there it is. What's that? It's a song. Did you not ever hear music on the radio? You're very salty today. What is wrong with you? Pocahontas is forever upset at herself for not winning the solo date competitions, but she won't hang in there for flipping longer than she needs to, and it makes me... I'm gonna say... I'm gonna watch the footage back, but I'm gonna say D won the solo competition. Oh, that was really, really close. I actually want to stop and look at the footage now. So excuse me for 1 second. I just want to make sure. Okay, guys, I am back, and it is official. Smee stopped her treadmill before Dee Dee did. You know what that means, right? Dun, 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 dun! Dee Dee is the winner of the solo date challenge with Hook. Oh, that's going to be so amazing. So stay tuned. Monday will be the day that you will see the official solo date with Dee Dee and King Hook. I am so excited. I really wanted somebody new to go on a solo date with Hook. So I'm so glad Dee Dee's really coming through for us. She's hanging in the solo competitions. She's hanging in there and you know, staying the course in the elimination competitions. Like, she's really, really trying hard. And hopefully in the solo date, we'll find out why. And we'll find out a little bit more of her story. And we'll see what the chemistry is like with Hook and Dee. Let's take a look at our king. See what he's kind of like. Yeah, Tinkerbell not being around is really hitting him hard. But I'm hoping that, you know, with the remaining girls in the house, he'll find the one. So, fingers crossed, guys. I'm not going to say goodbye just yet. I do have a few castle happenings that I want you guys to see. And in the meantime, I'm going to say virtual hugs for just a little bit. Stay tuned for the castle happenings. And we'll get back together next Monday with the solo date with our Dee Dee and King Hook. I'm excited. You guys take care, and I'll talk to you super soon. Bye. It's been a while since our last castle happenings, but wanted to do a pulse check with the girls just to see how they're faring since Tink was eliminated. We asked Tink why she gave up so quickly. She had to know how much King Hook was into her.
Oh goodness, I didn't know. I had no idea. I thought he was into that new humanoid girl, Tigress. You know, the one that called me Belle when she first came to the castle. I figured with Pan out of the picture, he didn't need me anymore. Besides, I'd rather do the leaving than ask to leave. It would hurt me too much.
Poor Tink, if she only knew. Interestingly enough, Reina did not like having a guest with her in the dungeon in the beginning. The Queen of Farts is the weirdest chick in the Juniverse. We asked Tigress how she was faring thus far in the competition. This is what she had to say. I am well. I would rather be fighting for the good of mankind, but if my destiny is to stay here and have a litter of babies with a king, so be it. A litter of what's and a what? Oh goodness, that ball of fur is delusional. When we asked Matsuaka why she kept failing the competitions, here's what she had to say. I never fail competitions. It is simply that my body fails me during the competitions. We then told her how we have a suspicion that the king is besotted with her, to which she replied, I too am with him. She is a woman of many words, that one, óyeme. Smee was the next on our list to interview. We asked her how she felt about the bold and brazen Dee winning the next solo date with Hook, to which she answered,
I have a feeling Dee Dee swings for the other team. I'm not worried. Have you seen Hook today? I mean, not that I was looking all over for him this morning, but have you?
That girl has no grasp on reality, does she? Allie has been irate the last 3 weeks in the castle. We decided to get to the bottom of it. Yes, I am irritable. I try talking to Hook. He ignores me. I try sending him letters of my affection. He does not respond to them. I am wondering why I am even here anymore and why I continue to hold on to this fantasy. I do have fantasies. Jay, check yourself. My bad. Lastly, our girl D had a few things to say. Hey, how the hell is Tink doing, huh? You do feed her down there, right? If you don't, I will find where you live and kick your ass. We promise we're feeding her, D. But tell us, how do you feel now that you want a date with King Hook? How do you think I feel? I'm ecstatic. I'll show Hook what he's been missing out this entire time, okay? Never you worry about me. Do you think if I fling a bit of Dove into her mouth, it will clean her from such hideous words? Who knows, Jay? I do know that this will be a date of a lifetime. I cannot wait. Okay, guys, we're going to sign off for real this time. We appreciate you. Virtual hug, and we'll talk to you super soon. Toodaloos!